Hi, this is Sal Tuzzolino, host and ringmaster of the Sports Circus, the big top of sports talk radio. Did you hear this? Imagine getting hit with that.
Yeah, that's what they're made for. Like, some people have hands for writing on paper, and some people have hands for what these are used for.
For hitting people.
Right. For giving them a 1-2,
Clown around with us and stream the show online at thesportcircus.com. Join me and four-time WBC boxing champion Bronco Billy Wright this Saturday morning at 8 here on NBC Sports 920, The Game. Good afternoon and welcome to the Sports Circus Friday edition here, WCOBM, Fabulous Las Vegas. As you can see, I've got a full house today. We'll get to them in just a moment. Today's show is brought to you by Legal Shield, providing legal protection whenever you need it. You never know what's around the corner. Give Legal Shield a call, 213-245-1305 for dependable legal protection today for less than $1. Less than $1 a day. How you like that? Potent, I didn't even know it. Call them today, 213-245-1305. So, we have a full house. Haven't had a full house here yet, but we have 4. Actually, we have 6 in here, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy. That's a lot. And, of course, I'm wearing my proud Big Ten colors, which we'll get to that a little bit later as well. And, yeah, anyway, this doesn't matter. Anyway, I see he can flick people with his finger and knock them down, but I can flick his UNLV shirt. Pow! And there it goes. All right, so today we have Bronco Billy Wright. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
And we have
Rafael Garcia Jr.
And tell everybody who Rafael Garcia Jr. is.
He is a young man, sexy, good looking, available. No, actually, I'm a professional boxing trainer. I work with many champions of the world. Billy Bronco is one of them that I've worked with. I work at the Mayweather Boxing Gym with multiple boxers, and everybody. I've worked at a top-ranked boxing gym here in Las Vegas for years, and worked with and grew up with a lot of fighters around the world. So,
pretty impressive. And who else do we have with us today?
My name's Thomas El Animal Herrera, a.k.a. The Animal, and I'm a pro fighter, pro boxer. I fight at 135.
So we have the Animal and we have the Tree Trunk with us today, but you can call him Bronco Billy. Not small. I feel very small today.
I am Root.
Only over here, but over here I kind of feel normal size. All right. So listen, guys, we have to talk about the NBA before we get into the boxing. I know we're ringside right now. Of course, you guys can't tell, but everybody at home could tell. So we have to talk a little bit about the NBA trade deadline because a lot of things have happened over the last several days. Basically, a lot of things were supposed to happen, but they really didn't happen. It was just a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And that's usually what these trade deadlines are. But there were a couple of impact deals. And the Chicago Bulls made a deal where they sent off Taj Gibson to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they sent off Doug McDermott with him. And I think that it certainly helps the Oak City Thunder. The Bulls, they end up getting a few miscellaneous players, a broken Coke machine, maybe a handful of magic dust and some magic beans. I don't know. They really didn't get a lot out of it, but all they really want to do is shed some guys that they're not going to sign for next year. And we all know about when we get expendable in the sporting world. Sometimes, we hit our peak and then we kind of drop off, unlike this monstrosity of a man. He peaked and then he's still peaking. It's unbelievable. Last 19 by knockout. Pow. So the move for the Bulls was actually it was good because they shed a lot of salary. Now they're $1.6 million under the salary cap. So when it comes to the offseason, they could sign 2 or 3 good players with a little bit of extra room and pay some penalty. Because they have to pay this luxury tax in the NBA, which is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even understand it, but that's another story. How the Cleveland Cavaliers can win a world championship and lose $40 million is beyond me.
Right?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
They could do it again this year and lose $100 million.
It's amazing how they can do that. It's amazing. I don't know how
That's
they do
unbelievable. I can't imagine that.
No.
That's just complete stupidity, but it's about the ring, right?
Yeah.
It's like you with the belt.
Right.
You have 20-pound belts. I mean, you could, do some curls with those belts. The point is, you get a belt, let's face it, you get the world championship belt, and you're going to be one real happy guy.
Yes.
Extremely happy. Yes. And then don't get in this guy's way, right? He's a Mack truck. So the second deal in the NBA that I want to talk about was the Roy Hibbert deal. And Roy Hibbert is a very, very instrumental player down low if you're if you're looking to just pound the ball inside, down on the low block, that's the guy. You just keep feeding it to him. He was an impact player in college. He's been very, very good in the NBA. And the Denver Nuggets are going to be getting him. Actually, they already got him. And the Milwaukee Bucks, well, funny about the Bucks. We'll get to them in a minute. But the Bucks are only getting a second-round pick. There's a chance the Bucks actually may relocate here to Las Vegas.
No, that would be great. Vegas Bucks. It can't be Las Vegas Bucks.
Right. I mean, what a great name. Vegas Bucks. I mean, what could be better?
Vegas Raiders, Vegas Bucks would
Right?
be great, right?
Toyota. I mean, what could be better, really?
Right.
I think Vegas Bucks would be fantastic. But that's just one guy's opinion. Our NBA experts, we're waiting for his report. Theo Ratliff, 3-time shot blocking champion in the NBA, 16-year veteran, played with the best of the best from Iverson to Kobe Bryant. This guy at 6'11", like you in width. I mean, this guy is just a monster. I have a funny photo. I'll show you in the break. It's funny. I'm actually standing on a slot cabinet just so I could be the same height as him.
That's hilarious.
It is actually, it's quite funny. So we'll talk to Theo a little bit about these trades, and I think Denver did really well with this trade with Milwaukee. And I mean, let's face it, Hayward's on an expanding. Let's see if I can spit that out. Expiring contract, and they basically created a $5 million out for Milwaukee on that. $5 million bucks. That's crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so that was a good deal for Denver. But this is the one thing that's been driving everybody crazy, whether it's on ESPN. Well, actually, ESPN's having a civil war right now, and it's over Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson was hired as the president of the Lakers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And all you people at home, and I know you know about this. If you're watching, you know. So chime in, send us a message. I can see whatever your message is. Call in. You can try 702-970-9919, the Sports Circus. I will pick up the telephone. I'll put you on speaker. I'll put it right next to you, and you'll talk to all of us. So Magic Johnson, he gives himself this incredible job as the head of the Lakers organization. And so you've got shows on ESPN with the Dan Le Batard show, him with the cranky old man. Actually, it's his father that's on the show with him. It's kind of funny. It's on at, I think, 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific. Anyway, no plug for ESPN, even though I'm on your show or on your station, 10 o'clock p.m., ESPN AM 830 KLAA is Sal the Bookmaker on the franchise. Tune in and listen. Anyway, I had to plug it.
You have to.
Right, I have to. So, Le Batard and Keyshawn Johnson, you're the football player, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a big USC guy. He's really liked in Southern California. So, we've got these two going at it back and forth. Le Batard saying he got the job only because he's Magic Johnson. He's charming, and he's got a big smile. And Le Batard is saying that he has failed at all of his jobs that he's had, except for being a basketball player, which I don't agree with that, but it's not my place to. I'm not paying him millions of dollars. But Le Batard is saying he's had this many coaching failures, this many failures, whatever. And Johnson's saying, hey, wait a minute, you're wrongfully judging him. And then, pardon the interruption, those guys that are on in the afternoon.
Right.
Okay, Wilbon and Kornheiser, great show. They've been on for 25 years. Well, now Mike Wilbon steps in and said, this is now a racial claim. Now it's racial profiling. So it's Le Batard saying things against Magic Johnson, which I don't think he's trying to single him out from a racial standpoint, but I do believe what he's saying is, look, this guy outside of the business world, in the sporting world, after his career, he hasn't succeeded. I don't believe that. And listen, I've got Theo Ratliff on the line here, and Theo's going to pop in here in just a moment. After we finish up this little piece here. And I'm sure Theo's got a great opinion on this. Now, I think Magic Johnson is good for the Lakers. He's a very successful business guy. And there's Theo right there. Hold on a second. Say something. Hey, Theo.
So
we're gonna pop in here and right after.
We want to break in 1 minute.
Okay, in 1 minute you're gonna be on. Exactly 1 minute. How's that? All right, buddy.
Great show.
All right. Live TV, you gotta like it. Okay, Theo. Yeah, that's what happens when you're live. All right, crazy things. We can't fix it in the mix, right?
Right.
So anyway, we're going to talk to Theo about why Magic is a good fit. It's like why you somehow fit in this ring here. I don't even know. I mean, you're just this. You can't run away from this guy in the ring.
No.
Right?
No,
It's the same idea.
No.
Now, you, on the other hand, you're probably lightning fast, and you can't run away from you either. So you'd be running through his legs, kind of weaving and stuff. That'd be kind of fun to watch. But anyway, in just a couple of moments here, we're going to get back to Theo Ratliff, and we're going to take a quick break. And you're listening to or watching the Sports Circus here in Las Vegas.